So, you want some shit? Stuff that will make you cream in your heart. Then you gotta read these top 10 wholesome mangas. Full disclaimer, these aren't ranked in any order. So, number 10, Aniru Mono. This might be the most popular one on this list. You might have read it or wanked off to it or heard it, who knows. But right now we are talking about the non-hentai version. Although the hentai version is quite wholesome too, I'm guessing. It's about you whose horniness and thirst for having a family leads him to adopting a demon, rather a demoness to be accurate, as his One-san. With by far one of the most beautiful character in manga, anime or anywhere, the manga deals with what it's like in the daily normal life of a teenager who loves the demoness as One-san and more, as he tries to enjoy his life with his One-san while fearing it might end anytime soon, and the demoness who can't stop adoring this squishy little human who loves her more than she can comprehend. So yeah, there is a heavy dose of wholesomeness. So check it out, and I seriously hope it gets an anime adaptation. I mean the non-hentai version, of course. Of course, the non-hentai version. Number 9. Do you like big juniors? And before we even start, let me answer it. Yes, I like them. What I love even more is an unhealthy amount of wholesomeness, which is what you get with this manga, by the way. As it does not, and I repeat, does not waste too much time with will they, won't they, what kind of bullshit. The manga is about a chibi senior kun who is always adored by his clumsy, very pretty and aptly busty junior, who spend most of their time together as they are in the same club, in the same high school, so yay for them. With the roles of a tall, strong knight and delicate princess sort of reversed, the manga mostly deals with senpai and kohai helping and caring for one another, and as expected falling for one another, with the kohai fawning over her cute petite senpai every chance she gets, leading to some very entertaining situations. Number 8. Tedamani Toritai Kurukiasan. In similar fashion, this too is a wholesome manga about school romance, but the chemistry here is a little bit different, as the manga deals with a Garu maiden in love whose primary goal is to embarrass the guy she likes, whereas the guy is straightforward and focused on his goal of helping her pass and also loving her as much as he can. With each chapter we get wholesome dose of wholesomeness, as Tadapi doesn't shy from telling her exactly how he feels about her, unintentionally crossing her hopes of seducing him and making him feel embarrassed. It too, like the ones that came before, is a little bit on the itchy side, so deal with it or enjoy. Number 7. My recently hired maid is suspicious. So let me say. The manga, as clear from the title itself, is about a boy who is highly suspicious of his maid because she seems too good to be true, which leads to hilarious confessions to entertaining outbursts, mainly from the child, as the maid appears out of nowhere to work for free when all the staff of mansion are fired due to the death of his parents, leaving him alone and helpless. On top of that, she works non-stop and is extremely cute and loving towards him. To put it simply, it's a spoonful of wholesomeness. So, check it out. Number 6. Shocking reality of a lone shark. It's a simple tale of a lone shark trying to recover the amount borrowed from him, but each time he visits the borrowers, he is absent, with the only person present in the whole freaking house being her cute infant daughter. So what does one do? He spends time with her, playing and taking care of her, as this ruthless lone shark spends time with her. So continues the story. It's already completed manga, so you can check it out and get your fill of bowl full of wholesomeness. So do check it out. Number 5. Mr. Villain's Day Off. Mr. Villain's Day Off sheds light on the weekend life of a super villain, general of an evil organization, hell-bent on conquering Earth and eradicating the humanity. What does this evil villain do on his free time? Well, what he does is spend most of his time obsessing over pandas, like how cute they are and how fluffy they are. Also enjoys eating sweet stuffs and delicious food in general. Mainly ice cream, I guess. Enjoys life basically. Dude's chill during day offs. And is very serious about enjoying his day offs also. He really loves panda though. I mean, who wouldn't? They are fluffy ball of cuteness. Also there are Power Rangers, so enjoy this scoop of wholesomeness. Number 4. Love after world domination. Following on the note of supervillains and Power Ranger, we have Love after world domination, which basically is Romeo and Juliet but with Romeo or Red Gelato, in this case belonging to Power Rangers fighting to save humanity, and Juliet or Queen of Death belonging to villainous Gecko organization hellbent on conquering humanity. So they are pretty hush about it, as expected. And the sneaking around and comedy ensues as they go along the trial and tribulations of the modern day dating, with the burden of whole world and their organizations on their back. This might sound similar cause there is a story like that, another manga without Power Rangers and monster. Instead they have two enemy country and the student from both of those country living in the same boarding school. It's called Kisuku Gakko no Juliet or Boarding School Juliet, which has a 12 episode anime by the way, so enjoy this power punch of wholesomeness. Number 3. Are you really getting married? A question thrown more often and more directly to the face of South Asian late 20s males and females. But the answer is yes and no. Let me explain. The two main characters of this manga, Uhara and Honjoji, work in the same office, as Uhara, a cat-loving man, and Honjoji, a map-addicted woman who have never held a proper conversation with each other or are even in friendly terms for that matter. Try to fake getting married in order to avoid relocating to Siberia for their job. I won't spoil anymore. It's very, very wholesome. Be ready for these sneaky peaks of wholesomeness in this manga. Number 2. Teacher cannot tell me love. Well, this one's a bit iffy, but continuing on my curiosity of doomed relationship made clear by the slice of life manga video which I had made earlier, so check that one out. This one is about a male high school student and a female high school teacher in a non-physical but nonetheless romantic relationship, holding themselves back until the guy graduates, and the journey of extremely polar personalities not being able to hold themselves back from loving and caring for the other. And also this. So get ready to get shot by a 100 bullet of wholesomeness. Pew pew. Number 1. A story about a grandpa and grandma returned back to their youth. Lastly, we have a clearly self-explanatory title. The manga is about a grandpa and grandma returned back to their youth, and everybody, I mean their family and their neighbors, though shocked at first, are pretty chill with it and go along. With it continues the wholesomeness of two extremely loving individuals loving every moment of their life. So be ready to melt your heart on toast with it. And that's the whole list. If you find any popular title missing like Komi-san or Spy Family, then it is intentional or it is going to be included on the next video. Also, if you love any wholesome underappreciated manga, do leave it in the comment section below. Next, the list video I'll be doing will probably be mangas you should read or underrated, horror, mystery, harem or weird ass mangas in general, or even an anime list. So if you have any suggestions, do leave it in the comment section below. That's it for today. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up or dislike it. In any case, a sub to the channel would be perfection. Check out the other videos as well. And as always, it's been a pleasure. It's me, it's you, me, you, me, you, me, you, me, you. Signing out.